Hey, what's up everybody? It's Cap from the Monkey Making Misplaced channel, and today I'm finally gonna go over Lianorn, Vivace to be specific. This is a deck that I've been kind of wanting to do for a long time, and it's really funny because like when she originally first came out, I packed DSR out of the case, and when the sneak peek happened with Mask, I actually pulled the DSR Mask version out of the sneak peek. I didn't pull the DSR for Vivace, which would have been funny, but I got rid of them just because they were a lot of money, and I just, I don't need that shiny card. But we finally finished it. It's finally here. It might be a little late, but I think it's a profile I've been wanting to do. It's a very fun deck, very aggressive. You get a lot of attacks, and I think the only reason no one sees it nowadays is just because of Shiranui. Shiranui just kind of stomps this deck pretty bad, but other than that, we do have ladder now, so that helps a lot. And just to start with the right line, we are playing the Aurora right line. This is the one you'll see commonly, just because it makes plant tokens. This will make one in the back row center, and then this one will retire it, and then make two more. The reason why that's good is just because it's two rear guards you can boost with Lianorn, and it's just free bodies. So you could literally just go right on grade 2, make two on one column, and then swing with that. And the reason we're playing this Lianorn is just because Vivace needs a Lianorn with a different name, and this is the one from the main set. It's just better. You might use the effect. It's Counter Blast, draw a card, and just call a rear guard, and then when it attacks, Soul Blast, use your standing back row to boost. Which is alright, we're literally just using it for the name. But you might just do that on your first grade 3 turn, but you don't really care about that too much, because the star of the show is Vivace. We are playing the 4. She is insane. It's actually kind of crazy. So she gets in the Unison dress when you ride on top of a Lianorn with a different name, or a unit with Unison dress, so her, and then you will draw a card and enter Unison states for the rest of the game. And that allows you to, when this unit attacks, you can boost with all of your standing rear guards. Sorry. You can stand all your rear guards and then boost with them. So you'll attack with your other rear guards, attack with her, boost with all of them, and then at the end, as long as you boost with 3 or more, Counter Blast 1, choose 3 of your units, stand them, and they get +5, -1 drive. So just stand your front row again, including her with 1 drive. That's 5 attacks by herself, but with Dragon, I'll get this out of the way, this old card that she originally came out with, that's 6 attacks. Because if your unit boosted with a total of 3 or more, he'll get +5, which is cool, so he'll get a +10 with Lianorn. And then at the battle, he's going to attack the Vanguard. If you have a Vanguard with Lianorn, its card name, and your unit's boosted a total of 5 or more times, which Vivace will just do for you. Counter Blast 1, stand, put this unit to your, put this unit to your soul, stand one of your rear guards. Really, really good, just gives you a 6th attack. Like I said, this deck is insanely aggressive, and it just draws a lot, it countercharges a lot, which you'll see, and it's just a whole lot of fun to play. And like I said, since we're in the Shiranui format, ladder, it's an expensive card. I think it's going for like $80 to $100 right now. But I think if you want to play a heavy rearguard deck like this, it's kind of mandatory. It's sad. You could play Chalice, you could play Transfer, maybe even Forbid Doll if you want to add like another grade 3 in there or something. But if you have the money and you want to play this deck that's most competitive, I really, really recommend ladder. This card will save you in like so many ways. It's kind of insane. Once Shiranui leaves the format, we could probably cut that, but for now I think it's mandatory. We are playing 4 copies of the Luster Impact, the box promo. So he'll get +5 as long as you have 2 or more grade 1s in your back row, or it doesn't really matter. And he'll also get boost, which does matter though. So it'll be a 15k booster, and then when this unit is stood by the ability of your Vanguard with either Granfia or Lianorn, its card name, and your Vanguard's 33k power or greater, sorry about that. So that's 1 draw card, and he gets another +5. So he could be like a 20k, which helps with your the Very, and it's just a really, really big booster. A 30k booster is kind of insane. And then finally, for the last grade 2s, we are playing 3 copies of the Energy Cycler, just because nothing else uses energy. If I'm honest with you, like we probably will get a card in the future that will use energy in this deck, and this will probably get cut. If you don't want to play this, you can play the old Cycler. You can play anything you want in this slot. I just really like it because I can guard with it, use my energy, draw a card. It's the only reason why it's here. Moving on to the grade 1s. We are playing 4 copies of Elentis. She will get +2k power if your Vanguard in the Unison dress, or it'll get +5 instead of 2. Sorry, it'll get +2 if it's just a regular Lianorn Vanguard, and it'll get +5 if you're in the Unison dress. And then at the end of the battle, if your Vanguard was boosted a total of 3 or more times, retire this unit, draw a card, and you can countercharge 1. The counter charge is only like once per turn, but you could, if you have 3 in the back, retire all 3, draw 3, which is really, really cool. Just lets you deck in, and counter charging is really good. I don't recommend doing that too often, but it is an option. We're playing 4 copies of the promo, Marche. This card is actually insane. So when she's placed on rear, other than during the battle phase, choose up to 1 card with Innocent Jest ability from your hand and reveal it. If you reveal a card, you can soul blast 1, choose a card from your drop, add it to your hand with a different card than this. And then at the beginning of your main phase, your in the Innocent Jest, you may put this into your soul. So all this does is gets you dragons, it gives you soul. It's honestly a really, really good card. Now we're playing 4 Rosemary Fairy, not a dragon. All this really does is we'll call prime tokens when it's placed. You return to the rear guard and you call up 2 prime tokens, so just provide bodies. And then when it attacks, if you have Vanguard with Gravity or Lianorn, you can choose one of your opponent's Vanguard's greater or greater. Choose one of your units, and this card will gain power. So like I said, Lesser Impact will allow this to get like plus 20, so that's really big and really strong. We are playing 2 of the little emeralds, just for more shield, honestly. You could probably cut these 2. These in the energy cycle are probably the more cuttable cards, but I just like it because it's more shield value. And finally, 4 PGs, mandatory. Same just because it's good, not much to say else. For the trigger lineup, we are playing 8 vanilla crits. You could play the soul crit. I just kind of got tired of playing them just because like they don't really do anything. 3 effect draw. I do recommend these just because they allow you to deck in. 4 vanilla heal. As always, change these to your locals, to your whatever tournament you're going to. Like I'd probably recommend the Sheer Nui ones, the ones that allow you to get more shield if your opponent's greater than yours. And then Stochaeoti. You could probably replace this for red or blue if you like. I just like the Stochaeoti just because it does a little bit of everything. And yeah, that's the list, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know if you guys like playing Lianorn, because I think this deck's a lot of fun. I don't think it's underrated. I just think it's underrepresented just because of the format we're in. But yeah, see you in the next one.